Most people only use ChatGPT to look for answers to questions, but do you know you can actually improve your life instantly with ChatGPT? Today, I'm going to share a 4R system that I have been practicing this year to make my own life better. They are reframing, recording, reassigning, and rehearsal. No technical skills needed. These tips are super easy to apply, and they won't take much of your time. You definitely want to try them to get more benefits out of ChatGPT. So let's get started. The first R is reframing. We all struggle with negative thoughts pretty often. What if I tell you that we can find ways to reframe them into positive narratives? So instead of feeling vulnerable, we can actually come out stronger. So this is where ChatGPT can be really helpful. Imagine it to be a friend that is always positive. Just exporting your negative thoughts to ChatGPT and let it handle them. You don't have to rely on it for full solutions or developing those long back and forth conversations. Simply asking how you can view things differently. For me personally, this has worked surprisingly well. For example, when I started this YouTube channel, I got super excited about sharing ideas, writing scripts, editing videos, but there was one part that I found to be super stressful, which is being on camera. Every time I sat down and turned my camera on, I froze. My mind went completely blank. The shooting process took so much longer than what I expected and it became really painful. So I reached out to ChatGPT, hoping to find a different perspective. The responses were surprisingly powerful. ChatGPT told me, you don't need to prove yourself to the camera. You're building yourself through the camera. The stress you feel isn't weakness. It's proof that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly where growth happens. Think of each recording not as a test, but a rehearsal for the bigger opportunities ahead. Those lines made me feel better, and by repeating them, it pushed me to act. Instead of avoiding the camera, I started recording more, and the pressure got lighter. Some other examples. In the workplace, if you're dealing with tough boss, ask ChatGPT, how can I view this differently? One response was, this is a great chance to practicing managing up. Communicate, negotiate, and set boundaries. That's a leadership skill in itself. Another example, if you feel that you're behind your peers, you could ask ChatGPT to reframe it. One response I loved was, my peers' income shows what's possible. If they can do it, I can do too. The gap I see today is not a gap between me and them. It's motivation that will drive tomorrow's success. I understand some people might feel that this is only playing with language or even self-deceiving, but it is not. Language is powerful. Language can shape mindset. Mindset can drive action, and action can change your life. So give it a try. Starting to export your negative thoughts to ChatGPT and ask it to reframe them. Keep the responses in mind and repeating them throughout the day. You will be amazed how quickly you can immerse yourself in positivity. The second R is recording. We all have good habits we wanting to build and bad habits we wanting to change. Changing habits can be extremely hard. But if we can make the very first step, which is making them visible, we can actually speed up that change. It's similar like when you're trying to manage your finances. Record your spending so you know where your money goes. You can't improve what you don't track. So let ChatGPT record your daily routines, so making them visible to you. It's very easy to do, not time-consuming at all. I would even recommend using the dictation mode rather than typing because it saves you even more time. You can just talk to ChatGPT whenever you want to record something. For example, a few weeks ago, I noticed I was often skipping dinner, which led me to eat junk food late at night. I was trying to figure out how frequent I was doing so. So I created a chat called Daily Dinner Routines. Every single day, it just took me like 1 minute, even less than 1 minute to talk to ChatGPT something like, I had my dinner on Monday, or I missed my dinner on Tuesday. At the end of the week, I asked ChatGPT to give me a simple table showing me the data. It looked like this, very straightforward and pretty eye-opening. The numbers immediately motivated me to fix it. For me, the solution was just cooking a bigger lunch and save part of it for dinner. And recording does not only apply to bad habits, it can also be encouraging for good progress you're making. For example, if you wanted to have more movement during the day, you can ask ChatGPT to record your daily steps, creating a chart like this so that you can clearly see your progress day by day, week by week. Recording is the very first step to change. Numbers don't lie. Once you see the truth in front of you, it's really hard to ignore them. That's when change really begins. The third R is reassign. When we face a big and complicated task in school or in work, it's natural to go to ChatGPT for help. But in our daily life, we also run into countless small and trivial things. We often think, oh, this one only takes a few minutes to write, I will just do it myself. But those minutes accumulated over a week, a month, or even a year can be enormous. This is where ChatGPT can help. Think about the 80-20 rule. We should save our mental energy for the 20% of things that truly matter to us and stop wasting our brain power on those tasks where the only thing that matters is efficiency and the result, not the brilliance of our writing. For example, submitting a refund request, canceling a subscription, making a doctor's appointment, creating a packing list, writing a grocery list. All of this can be reassigned to ChatGPT, especially with the dictation mode, which is my favorite. You don't have to worry about logic, order, structure, format, tone, grammar, etc. Just speak out what happened, what you need, what your expectations are. ChatGPT will organize it for you, adjusting the tone, grammar, etc., and give you a clean version in seconds. Good enough to get the result. This may feel like small things, but because we have so many of them, they can add up pretty fast. 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and suddenly a big portion of our day is already gone. So start reassigning them more actively and focus your time and energy on what truly matters. The fourth is Rehearse. One of the most powerful ways to use ChatGPT is to practice before you walk into real situations, so you feel prepared. We all face moments in life that make us stressful and nervous. You have an upcoming doctor appointment, but you don't know how to describe your symptoms clearly. You wanted to have a serious conversation with your family on a big decision you're making. You're meeting your boss, asking for a pay rise. These are not the things that you can easily practice with people around you because it's too personal, but ChatGPT can be your rehearsal partner. It can be the listener, it can play with you, it can serve as a consultant, giving you feedback. When you rehearse with ChatGPT, there are many different ways that you can use. For example, you can just say whatever you're about to say and let ChatGPT summarize for you. In that way, you know if your call message come across as strong, as clear enough. You can also let ChatGPT roleplay with you, pretending to be your boss, your client, your family member. So you can predict what questions the other side will ask you and try to prepare answers beforehand. You can also let ChatGPT correct your tone, check your emotional connection, etc. The beauty of rehearsal is that it reduces uncertainty. The more you practice, the more prepared you will be, the more confident you will be. So these are the 4 R's. Reframe, record, reassign, and rehearse. They're simple, they're practical, and they can instantly improve your life with ChatGPT. If you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.